Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.
Flight Sports TV, that's where it's at.
Flight Sports TV.
What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. I already know what it is. We back with another one of them things. And tonight we got ourselves a hell of a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Rolando Romero is about to go down like never before seen. You already know. If you've been rocking with Flight Sports on the low, this is my guy. I gotta keep it all the way 100. You understand? Rolando Romero. I've been rocking with Rolly for some time now. I just got to pay the utmost homage. I'm expecting Rolly to come out electric tonight. Electric. You understand? And definitely, you know, get people on the right path. There's a lot of chirping that was going on involving Rolando Romero, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, all the chirping will stop. It will be a ceasefire, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down. You know, let me know who y'all got in this fight. We about to break it all down. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. Rolando Romero live. It was a lot of turmoil in this fight, you know, because obviously if you've been living under a rock, you're not familiar. I got to break it all down for you. It was some tumultuous things going on with him and his training. You know, his previous opponent. It was a situation where he did something involving in his training where he got tested for PEDs and all kind of stuff like that, and it resulted in him fighting a different opponent, where we are today. A lot of people are going to say what they want to say, but he was supposed to fight a guy by the name of Julio, but he ended up, like I said, getting into a situation where, you know, he was using. He got caught juicing. Rolly Romero was young. He's 27 years old. He did suffer that big time loss against Gervonta Tank Davis. Rolly is still 14-1, ladies and gentlemen. Some consider him a knockout artist. You understand his power is just retarded. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100 with his power. Do not sleep on Rolly Romero's power as a boxer. You understand his punching ability is electric. This dude, Gervonta Tank Davis, even stated that Rolando Rolly Romero, his power is nothing to be fooled with, ladies and gentlemen. You know, so in my humble opinion, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, we're going to be bringing a lot more boxing news and updates for the people. So I want to appreciate y'all for checking with us tonight. We are patiently awaiting. You know, this fight is about to go down. Definitely appreciate everybody's support. You know, we got the undercard popping off. Everybody's patiently awaiting Romero versus Barroso. You know, Rolly Romero has even stated that how powerful this guy Barroso could be. You know, he's made it very clear Barroso is nothing to be fooled around with, ladies and gentlemen. So we got to monitor that. We got a few more fights ahead, you know, before we get to the main event. You know how the main event go, you know, but it's been a long time coming since we've seen Rolly. Rolly been chirping a lot too. He been chirping on Shakur Stevenson, you know, even Oscar De La Hoya, CEO of Golden Boy Promotions, he stated that that they're going to be scouting this fight because potentially it could be a Rolando Rolly Romero situation versus my man Ryan Garcia. That could very well take place in a fight. Do not be surprised if those guys fight after these fights take place. This one, obviously, and I expect Ryan Garcia to take some time off after you take a a loss like that to Gervonta Tank Davis. I mean, like I said, people consider Tank the face of boxing. It's going to be hard pressed. I guess they throwing it up there with Canelo, Tyson, Fury, things of that nature. Ryan Garcia, suffered his first loss by the hands of Gervonta. And like I said, Gervonta has definitely put a hand on my man, Rolando Rolly Romero. So that's why I want to let people know, do not be surprised. I expect Rolly to take it. It said Rolly is a clown. No one take. I know. I expect people to change that dynamic. I think that dynamic is getting a little bit old. He's been actually very much humble this time around. Obviously, we know Rolly, to chirp a lot and talk a lot, but it's crazy. He said he's going to win tonight because he fight. Well, I mean, like I said, that's not his. He can't make the fight cards. Remember, I told you his opponent that he was supposed to fight was caught juicing. You understand? So they had to maneuver on from that situation. I don't know if you've been monitoring the situation. You understand? So it's not his fault that he's fighting a guy, of this magnitude. And who's to say? Like I said, this guy, believe it or not, has much more punching ability than the previous opponent, what was a Pulio, so definitely we need to point all of that out. Listen, this is going to be a big time win for Rolly anyway. He could be a champion. This fight is for a title, if I'm not mistaken. So, listen, Rolando Rolly Romero, he's going to be in much better position now. And a win tonight, it definitely, you as good. You know what they say, you're as good as your last performance. You understand? Rolly's last performance, he got smacked up. He got laid on the canvas. He was a meme, picture after picture, joke after joke. Now he has a situation tonight where he could make somebody a joke. You understand? He could knock somebody the holy hell out, and now the last thing you remember from Rolly Romero is a dominant fashion, a dominant, fight, him getting back to what he does best. In my humble opinion, which is fight, and I think he's an underrated fighter. I'm not saying he's the best fighter in the division or nothing like that, but I don't think he's as bad as people may say. He can't be. He was, like I say, he only lost one time. People acknowledge. I heard Jeff Mayweather, he was on an interview previously. He stated that Rolando Rolly Romero, he has boxing ability. He can fight, but sometimes he don't use that ability for whatever reason. Shout out my man Sky. He said he got punch drunk. Yeah, that is true. And he took some time off, from that fight. A lot of people wanted to see that fight, believe it or not. Who do you put against Tank? This guy Rolly is with Mayweather Promotions. So Floyd Mayweather, has put a hand on him. A lot of way things go. I'm not gonna say this is how the business work, but a lot of people be signed to the money team, and then it's Mayweather Promotions. Like I said, Rolly is with Mayweather Promotions, the same promotion as Tank, and things of that nature. Well, like I said, the Tank is doing his own thing, but we all know Mayweather Promotions got a hand in there, But like I said, you said he got punch drunk. Listen, a lot of people got punch drunk. We can't get into a situation where nobody wants to fight nobody due to somebody afraid of getting knocked out and things of that nature. We got to see these fights take place. So I credit dudes like Rolly. I credit dudes like Ryan Garcia, people who go in there and risk it all. People like Oscar Valdez, he's going to be coming up too. He in the co-main event against Lomachenko and Devin Haney. That's going to be a big-time fight, coming up. That's going to be on ESPN. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to be bringing that. Like I said, it seems like every week we got something major in boxing. This is the perfect time to get involved in boxing. 135. Well, this fight's at 140. All the fights tonight at 140 for Showtime. So Rolly Romero gonna definitely get his gifts, in terms of his respect. Rolly will win tonight, in my humble opinion. Now, Rolly lose tonight, now that's a whole nother conversation. And I think you start to resurrect all of these things, that people believe. Shout out my man Quiz. He says Rolly can fight. Yeah, he lost to Tank, but that was a great fight. That's why I'm saying we have to respect the guys that will go in there, and compete and risk it all, because he could have continued to do the same thing as everybody wanted to do, in terms of picking and choosing fights, but he wanted to go in there with Tank, and he obviously had confidence. He'll tell you he got caught with a shot. And he stated if it was one thing that he could correct was his patience, So I expect to see a much more diligent Rolly Romero, not a guy that's coming out there and just looking for all-out violation. I expect a guy that comes out there and really performs at a high level, ladies and gentlemen. Is Rolly Romero versus Barroso tonight? It is what it is. CJ Gannon says he wins this 140 WBA regular title, and it definitely sets up an opportunity for Tank to come up to 140 to knock out him again and take. That definitely could be. I'll tell you what, he becomes the champion, and like I said, fights is out there. Who the hell you got? Pardon me, Ryan Garcia. We go Tank or Ryan, both big fights. So the big fights, the good times in boxing continue to roll. There's no shortage of fights that could potentially be made. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Rolly Romero has become a superstar. Maybe outside the ring. I mean, he's becoming I'm like I said, he's becoming a star in boxing. People want to hear what the hell he has to say. Cameras are all in his face. They putting microphones in his face. So we can't act like he's just a nobody, because he's not. And listen, Tank, the way Rolly continues to market, like I said, you give Rolly Romero this microphone, and Rolly Romero, he just ignites the microphone, and he could sell pay-per-views and right along with Tank. So Tank might look at that, and it's an easy fight to be made. Showtime. It's crazy. It's for the WBA Super Lightweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Romero versus Barroso. Rolly Romero can actually become a champion tonight after all of the jokes, after all of the memes and the pictures. Rolly Romero can finally become a champion. This is something spectacular. How it all could change in the blink of an eye, and that's boxing for you. And I want Rolly Romero to prove to boxers that you don't have to pick and choose all the fights. You can lose, and you can still become a champion. You can still be, a top commodity. We got a fight ahead, of the Rolly Romero fight. Is Francis Bethamy versus Omar Juarez. So we have another fight. We're patiently awaiting the main event of this bout against Rolando Rolly Romero and Barroso. Like I stated, Barroso is filled in. You're going to look at him and say, who the hell is this guy? Romero cannot pick these fights. He was thrown in. He was supposed to fight another guy named Julio, like I stated. The juicing, he got caught up. So I got to let everybody know what's going on before this fight gets criticized or whatever. But you cannot sleep on him. Barroso will tell you in a heartbeat, do not sleep on him due to his age. I think people are going to be making a poor decision to think that this is going to be some walk in the park because you just looking at him at face value. I think you're making a poor decision if that's what you electing to do tonight. It says, damn, that dude, he's fighting. Otherwise, why dude face already look punched in? Yeah, like I said, he's next in line too. So he's been doing his thing. We're going to get into this guy, Barroso. Like I said, don't sleep on him. Rolly is not sleeping on him. He was next in line. He's 24 wins and 3 losses. So he's got 22 wins by the way of knockout. He's 40 years old. He's from Venezuela. He's a southpaw. So you've seen him get cracked by a southpaw in Tank. They said, what time does the fight start? I mean, you know how the main event go. But we got a fight ahead, at a Rolly Romero fight. But we patiently awaiting. Rolly Romero will be in the ring, sooner than later. I'm telling you, do not want to miss that dial. We're gonna be bringing exclusive coverage tonight, so make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. You do not want to miss any of it. I'm telling you, there's so much going on. When Rolly fighting, there's gonna be fireworks. People gonna be talking. There's gonna be somebody gonna say something, and it's gonna be, like I said, there's so much. This fight right now between Francis and Omar Juarez. Francis is 37 years old. Juarez is 23 years old. So that's definitely something to look out after. In these. So it's crazy. Rolando Rolly Romero. Let me know who y'all got winning this fight. People, like I said, I think all the jokes is finally going to come to an end tonight. Rolly is finally going to get his homage and his just due. when he becomes champion. He been waiting for this moment. He stated, when you a young boxer, the number one thing you dreaming about, the number one thing you wanting to be is a world champion. And like I said, he's in line to become that. Tonight, I'm expecting a big time fight. Let me know who y'all got in this fight right now between these two opponents as we patiently await the main event of the evening involving Rolando Rolly Romero and Ismael Barroso. The Venezuelan, is about to go down. We can't sleep on the guy for Venezuela. Do not sleep on this man's age. Like I said, he's a southpaw. We seen what the southpaw could do to Rolly Romero. So he's got an opportunity to defeat this guy, you understand, who was next in line, and it could go down, man. This guy Barroso is 5'8". He's got a 69-inch arm reach. He's from Venezuela, but he lives in Miami. So he's definitely, understanding the ropes and understanding the importance of this fight. So you can't just think he's just walking in blind against Rolly Romero, because that's not the case. That's definitely not the case tonight. It says 2K on Barroso. Shout out Overseer. He say got 2,000 on Barroso. People, yeah, I'm telling you. You know how many people want to see Rolly lose tonight? I'm telling you. Seriously. Do not rule that out. A lot of people want to see Rolly just get cracked tonight, and the jokes continue to roll, and they look at him like a goddamn joke. He damn sure can't afford that. Do you know how devastating that would be if Rolly was to lose tonight in devastating fashion? You understand? Imagine if he got knocked out again. Now, because that would bring up a lot. He had a situation with Jahan Ingram, and if you are familiar with him, Rolly got knocked out in sparring by Ingram. Here at Flight Sports, we've been monitoring Ingram because he's with Davies Entertainment. Kid Austin came out of Davies Entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, which is almost like, I'm telling you, it's like one of the top breeding grounds, you understand, and promotions out there in Texas, where, they bringing guys in young and they getting them, big time situations. Tabiti was in it. There's a lot of fighters, and a lot of people rock with Davies Entertainment. So, that fight, that sparring session with Jahan Ingram when he got dropped, if he was to get dropped again by the southpaw, all of those things that Jahan Ingram did to him, the Javante and all the chirping and people looking at him as a sideshow, all of these things are going to come to light. So it's very important. It would be devastating, to his career if he was to lose again tonight, especially in devastating fashion. Could you imagine if he got knocked out? Could you imagine the ramifications of that? Seriously, says Rolly is being gifted this title. A lot of people feel like that for whatever reason, but I don't think that's true, because, the fight against Pulio would have been, well, what about that fight? Would he have been gifted a fight over that? I think we're missing the point here, y'all. Rolly Romero, this fight wasn't just picked for him. This man, Barroso was next in line. He can't pay for a guy, playing games and training and getting caught doing things he wasn't supposed to be doing. That's not his fault. Pulio got caught juicing. So Rolly Romero is going to knock this dude Barroso out. I believe he was to beat Pulio too. I believe the good times continue to roll for Rolando Rolly Romero tonight. We get back to winning. You understand? The title, the strap gets back around his waist, and like I said, and he going to have all the leverage. You understand? It didn't start yet. Shout out my man Guzman. It didn't start yet. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. You understand? We got Showtime boxing going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Rolando Rolly Romero versus Ismael Barroso is about to go down. So like I said, do not discredit Rolly Romero after he walk out with the belt tonight, because he's going to get the belt, and there's nothing that any of these guys are going to be able to do to stop it. You understand? I'm telling you, I think people got carried away with all of the chirping and the antics involving Rolly Romero. Let me know what y'all think about that. Like I said, I think that people just took it to the next level in terms of just all of the things that they were saying and making it look like he's some joke. Like, he even tells you, like, he been boxing since he was a child. You understand? Rolly Romero been fighting, and training for this boxing since he was a little kid. they get all of these guys mixed up like that. Him, Ryan, all of that. I hate when they try to make these guys into a sideshow or they some internet sensations. These dudes train like hell. You understand? Do you know how much effort and work that Rolly Romero does? You understand, to prepare for these fights. You understand? Go follow him on Instagram. This dude got a lot of shit going on, that he's doing. He's well prepared for this fight. And like I said, let's see what happens. If he get this belt, I think all the chirping that he's been, doing, it gets up even more now, because now you got gold around your waist. You thought the cameras was on him before. It's about to be on him even more now. And he's going to have even more juice to say whatever the hell he want to say. So it's going to be very intriguing, to say the least. Salute to all the people here. We got a lot of Rolly Romero exclusive content here at Flight Sports. You already know what it is, man. Like I said, subscribe to Flight Sports TV. We're gonna be breaking a lot of news. The stars is out tonight. When Rolly Romero is fighting. There's a lot of people popping out. To see what's going on. I wonder who's gonna have an opinion. On his fight. People like to talk. So it's gonna be interesting to see, to say the least. We got my man, the legendary KNT Radio in the building. What's the deal, KNT? It's Flight Sports. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my man KNT on Instagram.
Where I'm just jumping in and loading it up right now, waiting to see my man Rolly tonight.
Yep. So who fought right now? Salute to my man Jiren in the chat. We in the second round against Bartholomew and Juarez. This is a super lightweight bout. 2 rounds out of 10. We patiently awaiting the main event. Rolando Rolly Romero is about to step in the square circle and put all his doubters and critics to shame. And homage will be paid. It's Flight Sports TV. KNT was good.
Yeah, let me see, you got the BBB on. I'm feeling the swag right now.
Yeah, you gotta rep the triple.
Shout out to Big Baller Brand.
Shout out Big Baller. We already know what it is.
Nah, but
combat, ready for war, ready for fight.
Yeah, I'm ready to see how these top fighters. I don't really know the other dude though. You've been watching him?
Nah.
Rolly fighting.
No, this guy is by the name is Barroso. The guy that Rolly Romero is fighting, the people that's just joining us, his name is Ismael Barroso. He's from Venezuela. He's a southpaw, just like Tank, the guy Rolly fought previously. But Barroso is 40 years old. He's the guy next in line. He was supposed to fight a guy by the name of Pulio, but Pulio got caught juicing, you understand? And people thought that would maybe been a more intriguing fight. But believe it or not, people are saying that this fight is more, potential for Rolly to get knocked out. Because due to the style of this dude, he lost to a southpaw, and this dude got 22 wins by the way of knockout. He got 24 wins and 3 losses, and he knocked out 22 people out of them damn 24 wins. So you do the math.
So you might be up for something.
Yes, we're in the second round right now. There's a lot of good boxing. Rolly done moved up to 140. You got guys like Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor, obviously my man Ryan Garcia. And then a lot of these guys you've seen in the 135 division, you're eventually going to have to see them at 140. You understand? Because that's where they go next. You understand? So Rolly he's going to be a champion tonight. God willing, and like I said, he gonna have all the leverage, all the juice. His talk game gonna go up 60 notches, in my humble opinion. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports. So who you got tonight? Rolly. Obviously, you're not familiar with Barroso. I don't think a lot of people are, but go ahead.
I got Rolly, but I was speaking on Garcia moved up to 140, right?
Yeah, and believe it or not, that fight could be set up after this. Rolly is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, what you think about that?
And I think that'll be a good fight.
Yeah, me too. Ryan Garcia is a good fighter. My man Oscar De La Hoya, he came out and stated that he will be scouting this fight, in preparation for a potential fight down the line, which could be next between Ryan and Rolly Romero. I believe that's the fight that they want next, for Ryan Garcia. because they have a lot of history. It was some infamous sparring sessions where Rolly Romero knocked out Ryan Garcia in some sparring sessions. But it is what it is. That's what was said.
Oh wow! So now they building it up, ain't they? They
That's what
getting
it's
it
looking
ready.
like.
When somebody say they knocked you out, that's what really get the fight jumping. That's when really people be like, oh no. When that pride kick in, flight.
That's right. That's right.
When that's the only thing that get these fights moving now. You gotta say you punked someone. You gotta say you hurt them in sparring, and now they got proof that it didn't happen like that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I'm about to catch this undercard.
Yeah, like I said, we should be patient and waiting the main event. The main event will be up shortly. Rolando Rolly Romero is on deck, ladies and gentlemen. Big time fight, big time bout. Romero versus Barroso. We patiently awaiting Rolando Rolly Romero to shake off that nasty knockout that he suffered, against Javante. We all know he's more than capable of shaking that off. So it is what it is at the end of the day. It's flight sports. You got to pay homage, man. So much boxing. We got Lomachenko versus Haney coming up. Make sure y'all subscribe. We're going to be going live for that. My man Oscar Valdez is going to be in the co-main event. Huh?
You got Rolly tonight?
Of course, Rolly. I want to tell a story about Rolly. Obviously, like I said, here at Flight Sports, we just kind of got popping with the boxing. So I've been surveying the landscape. So obviously, Kid Austin, will rock with us, my favorite boxer. But through him, I learned the shit. So I looked at guys like, obviously, Shakur Stevenson. He became one of my favorite boxers. And then Rolly Romero, I liked him as well. Like, I liked the way he talked, his talk game, and that kind of gravitated towards me, the way he speaks on the mic, and I believe that he's better than a lot of people, give him credit for. People have stated
like
that he
just
has
because you
skill.
lose to the best fighter in the world, don't mean you're not a good fighter.
Yes,
lost the tank. And a lot
that's
of people,
it.
like when they get like Muhammad Ali wasn't undefeated, and this new microwave era, you got to be undefeated or you lose credibility. But that's not the case in realistic. The real ones know if you're fighting all great fighters, you're going to lose. That's just
right.
what it is. But if you're undefeated, 50 fights, 60, you ain't really fighting nobody. So we only respect people that we can lose to.
I know, and there's no shame in losing to a great fighter. We got to get out of that. I don't know when this started, but everybody's not gonna end over Floyd. Everybody's not gonna end with the Floyd resume.
But it's the social media. Remember back in the day, you'll get knocked out and you can go home. But nowadays, you get knocked out before you get home. You on World Star, Shade Room, you on everything. They got 8,000 memes of you getting knocked out before you even get to the house. It's a whole different world now.
That's facts. Unbelievable.
That's that microwave culture. So back, like, you know what I mean? So now everybody's trying to protect their winning record so they won't lose sponsorships. And also the branding is bigger than the most like celebrities now. They're making more money off court than on court. Or just about the same. You know what I mean? So it's like a lot of other stuff involved in it, and then the way you look really matters. Perception is a motherfucker nowadays. Perception is bigger than reality now. So these dudes are doing everything they can to protect the narrative of themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I like about boxing, though. You can have you can literally never win a fight in your life and throw the right punch and win a fight and beat anybody.
That's right. I mean, that's especially with a guy like Tank with knockout artists, even in the heavyweight division, a lot of divisions. One punch, man, that's the ultimate equalizer.
To be honest, like the right punch will hurt you, bro.
Yes. We patiently waiting. Rolando Rolly Romero, the big time fight that we all been waiting for, is about to go down. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. Man, seriously. Romero versus Barroso for the 140-pound title is about to go down. We in the fourth round. Bartholomew versus Juarez. So And this fight is going, is going. The building is packed as we await this big time fight. PBC in the house, Mayweather Promotions. We patiently awaiting, and like I said, this fight was a big time money fight down the line with Garcia. Two guys who lost to Gervonta Tank Davis looking to shake things off. Now Rolly chipped up now. That fight is going to be very intriguing. I could see Ryan taking that. Ryan can't afford to get knocked out. Again, Rolly got the knockout power. That's one thing that don't be surprised if Rolly knocked this dude out. Rolly said this won't go to distance, but he did say if it go to distance, it go to distance. But he is indicating that he want to knock this guy out. So that's one thing that I'm noticing. So don't be surprised if Rolly Romero gets an early stoppage here.
The thing about Ryan is he's a better fighter than I thought he was. He just got anxious and got put to sleep. It ain't because it ain't what that he could have like if he would have stick to what he was doing, it was actually working. But then
Right.
he got a couple hits. That's what happened. That pride kicked in. He stayed in there too long and then let it that left. And after that, he was in the festival pretty much.
Yeah, that left was just wild. He got caught up with a shot.
Yeah,
I mean, it happens to the best of them.
yeah, it does. When you land two punches, you feel yourself a little bit. Land a couple punches, you get in there, and I think he idolized them low key. I think
Who
that kind
Tank?
of played a yeah. I think he get like he said in the interview, he gave him too much respect. That's pretty much you fight your idol. You can't come in with that mindset. You got to come in with kill everything. Bump
Yeah,
your idol.
yeah,
He
you're
is
right,
your
you're
idol.
right
Like
about that.
you was
I think a
idolizing him
lot
too
of
much.
that happens to a lot. I think it's almost like the LeBron syndrome.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I think even Ryan Garcia to a certain extent, like they exchanged numbers after the damn fight. It's almost like he wanted to build a relationship with Tank. More than just really trying to take the title,
He
or
wanted
what the fight wasn't for a title, but just take the W.
he wanted to be in his network. He didn't want to win. That's what it seemed like. He wanted to work with him more than actually beat him. You supposed to
Right.
be building the thing and have him joining your network and having you as the face of boxing, but like everybody the main character, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and that's why I take the face of boxing. He going in there to end the fight. He's not idolizing none of these dudes. He's never too up. He's never too down. You know what I mean. That comes from your upbringing though. When you like I was just having this conversation with one of my models, right? That a lot of rich people when they already got money and the opportunities come, they don't treat it the
Right.
same way as a person that need that opportunity to survive. Like for example, like let's just say you on a casting show, right? This was the example that we had, right? A person that don't got not will wait 8 hours to get that opportunity. A person that already wearing Louis Vuitton and money might might be the one they would have selected because they already got a name, but they're not going to wait. They're not going to have that same hunger, and they're going to leave because they don't need this. You hear that a lot. I don't need this. I don't need that. I don't need this. Bump that. I want this opportunity. I need it, but the people that actually need it, that's the ones that make it in life.
Right.
Success bring weak like money. Success brings weak people. Strong hard times bring strong people, and that's how it's always been. Just the person that wanted more is usually gonna get it.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. KNT man, this doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's some of your favorite fighters, man? Let the people know what got you into boxing. Give the people a boxing story.
I ain't gonna lie. My first fight, I was watching like I used to remember ESPN Classic. You remember ESPN Classic?
Of course.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Tyson on there, man. Ali, Foreman. I watched the knockout fighters. I don't really like this ticky tack point era personally. Then I started watching a little bit. I kind of like Mayweather. I like the business behind Mayweather more than his fighting. His fights be boring as hell, but the way he manages fights is elite. You know what I mean? But then I start then that. But my man Kid Austin brought me back to boxing. You of course. And now I'm starting to watch it like a lot of dudes, newer dudes. I like Shakur. I like Crawford. I like Rolly because Rolly know how to market himself. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Leo. I like them dudes that talk that heat. Cause they remind me of Ali. Ali was the king of this shit. Ali was the best shit talker in history because he'd go out there and do everything he said he'd do to you. You know what I mean? But Shakur, I would say Shakur, uh, Crawford, and I like Fury. I really like Fury and Wilder right now. 'Cause I like Fury. Fury's a big dude that's technical and he punch like a rock. But I like right now though. But Kid Austin number one on my list right now though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm listening.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right about that, man. You ain't lying.
Hmm. Them dudes, boxing is a little bit more mental now. The business is a lot more mental now, and that's what I love about it. Like, it's not really a team. It's one on one. It's you versus him.
Hold on, KNT. I'm on a crazy phone call. Can you give me like 2 minutes? I'm about to come on the mic.
Yeah, you good.
You good. Hold on.
Anyway, my flight going away. Make sure y'all tune into this fight, man. Rolly and Barroso. Rolly jumping up to 140. Now the undercard going on right now. But Darla, top of the second round, 2 minutes 46 seconds left. Uh, Juarez and Bartholomew still filling each other out. Throw the right jab. He's waiting for Juarez. And shout out, but while y'all watching this, like I said before, make sure y'all take a little second or two, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be on here grinding almost every night for as long as we pretty much here. So likes and comments help us with the algorithm so we can get our stuff out there. You know what I mean? Help us build while we build with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And right now, Bartholomew up 48-47 in the sixth round. So it's still a good fight. Anybody game, no knockouts yet.
Yeah, I'm back with you, KNT. Yeah, it's a crazy situation.
Yeah, I like Bart. Oh my God, that left hook by Bartholomew. Oh my God, that's one thing about a fighter. If you like, if you want to go throw a jab, make sure you're far enough, you're a couple feet away to throw the jab. Do not be too close and throw that jab and end up getting hooked.
Right. Yeah, you ain't lying about that. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy fight, man. Romero versus Barroso, ladies and gentlemen. All the boxing fans around the world rejoicing. Like I said, we patiently awaiting the big time, bout is about to go down. Like I said, everybody got Romero tonight. A lot of people feel like he's being gifted a title, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's gonna be a really good fight. We're in the sixth round right now against Juarez and Bartholomew. So just wait patient on this fight. Right. Shout out Adrian Guzman and Jiren, Adrian, CJ, Overseer. Salute to all y'all that's in the building tonight. We patiently awaiting this big time fight. Let me know who y'all got. You know how the main event go. We got to wait a little bit of time for the main event. Sixth round out of 10. Crazy fight. 6 round out of 10. Let's see. This guy Juarez is using his jab pretty well. This fight, to be honest with you, is almost it's going, but it's going needs to wrap it up because we really want to see the big time fight that we all want to see. We don't want to waste too much time. We all patiently waiting Rolando Romero to walk down that aisle. Six round out of 10. Yep. End of the 6th round, ladies and gentlemen. Rolly Romero backstage. WBA Super Lightweight Championship. Romero versus Barroso. WBA Super Lightweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. It don't get no realer than this. Barroso in the backstage right now. Team Barroso. Like I said, WBA Super Lightweight Championship is about to go down. The night is fastly approaching. It's PBC Premier Boxing Championships, Showtime Championship Boxing. It don't get no realer than this. Shout out Emily Bird. We're in the 7th round as we patiently await Rolando Romero. Rolly is looking to shake off that defeat that he suffered, by the hands of Gervonta Tank Davis. It made absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's crazy. Subscribe to Flight Sports for more news, updates, and more, involving all things boxing. Shout out Juarez versus Bartholomew. They putting on themselves a good bout. We got to see what's going on. Salute to all my boxing fans all around the world. We in the 7th round. Let me know who y'all got tonight, Romero or Barroso. Can Barroso, just like I said, if he knocks out Rolly or he beats Rolly, his name goes up the charts. He's a champion. You start to figure out where he factors in on this whole list. When you think of all these guys, obviously we need to break out of this thing where certain fighters are not fighting. We want to see different promotions intertwining, like we seen with Golden Boy Promotions and what we seen with obviously with the PBC with Gervonta Tank Davis. You understand? I think that would have been very electric if they could have done that. Says Flight, I got it. Oh, shot. I got Quiz. I got you. I don't even know why you ain't got no wrench. Salute to my man Quiz in the chat. I thought I gave out all the wrenches, but my bad. It ain't nothing. Salute to all my guys rocking with Flight Sports. I pull up every single day. That's you got the wrench right now. So okay, man, just hold on. Yeah, I got you as a wrench. Quiz. They got so many new settings. You understand with on this stuff now. CJ Gannon been around for a while too. Salute to my man CJ Gannon. Salute to my boxing fans. I pull up the Flight Sports TV. Support us with boxing. We got a lot of boxing content gonna be rolling out this month. Like I said, it's fight night after fight night after fight night. So there's no shortage in boxing content. So let me know your thoughts. Salute to all y'all in the chat right now. My man Quiz long awaited that wrench. My bad. Let me know who y'all think will win this fight tonight and who will win against Ryan Garcia and my man Rolando Romero. Let me know who you got and who will win that fight. Because that's a very great question, in my humble opinion. You start to move on to bigger and better fights. and that's what people want to see. Everybody talk this boxing is dead stuff, but really, to be honest with you, is not. We getting cheated, out of boxing, because could you imagine if these names came all together? You got big names in 140, the 135 division is just, stockpiled with names and all this, that, and the third. So it's just a wild situation, just to say the least. You know, shout out to my man Quiz. You already know what it is, man. And Quiz been up in his boxing IQ. Obviously Javante is a problem. That last fight against Ryan Garcia was just a movie. The PBC, Showtime, they putting on some fights, and bouts like Top Rank and things of that nature. There's a lot to compete against. Can a Lomachenko card compete against some of these cards? And I'm not saying that this card is just a movie, but we are waiting on the main event. We know that. We got Rolando Romero approaching fastly. You understand? So make sure y'all stay tuned. You already know what it is. It's Flight Sports TV. We're in the 8th round. Quiz says, I think Rolly would win versus Ryan Garcia. Ryan needs to be more well-rounded. Rolly overall better than him. Yeah, that's facts. I, like I said, Rolly got that power. That it'd be a good fight because everybody's sleeping. You got some people believe that this, that, and the third. We got a guy by the name of Shaq Thomas in the building, where he just left. Salute to all my boxing fans that's rolling in. Make sure you subscribe. We building the boxing community here at Flight Sports TV. So we definitely want to like everybody to join in, to rock with us as we continue to grow our boxing. It's crazy. Right now we in the 8th round, 8th out of 10. Bartholomew versus Juarez. We fastly approaching the big time bout against Romero and Barroso for a championship is about to go down. Showtime pay-per-views has been electric. Big time fights is going down. It don't get no better than this. 8th round out of 10. So let me know who y'all got. I don't want to hear no misconfusion. How many people think Rolly actually gonna lose tonight? Pete, everybody don't think this is gonna be a landslide, even though you having some people say it is, and this, that, and the third, but it's not. We're in the 8th round out of 10. It's Bartholomew versus Juarez. Let's see what happens. You got Bartholomew, they swing and throwing jabs. Like I said, I don't know. This fight going the distance for no reason. I'm like, why? Who are these dudes, and why they put these dudes on the card? We want to see the main event. God damn it, these fights be going too long. They need to shorten the undercard, especially if it ain't stacked. It is what it is. We got my man Quiz in the building. We patiently awaiting. We got the main event coming up. What's your thoughts on this fight tonight? Are you familiar with Rolly Romero?
Hey, Flight, what's good? I'm rocking with you. And it's not like I'm a newbie to boxing either. I've been watching boxing since Friday Night Fights. Remember that, Flight?
Oh yeah, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't. So you might have to give me some homework.
Oh,
I probably
goodness.
do. I probably do, but I'm
tweaking.
tweaking.
Rock Friday Night Fights no more, man. They used to rock Friday Night Fights on like ESPN and TNT, man, because there's not that much boxing anyway. And Friday Night Fights was dope because you just see all kinds of boxers that you never knew, never heard of. You know what I mean? So you kind of get exposed to the sweet science. And those fights you didn't have to pay for anything like that. They was free. So boxing cards always have these long drawn out undercards and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's not nothing new. They kind of do it like, how the rap battles right now. I think the rap battles are modeled after boxing because they have basically an all day type of event. You know what I mean? Where you have just a bunch of just, battles come up and then whatever happens. But you know what I mean? Like you watching a lot of stuff and then that's leading up to the main event. So it's nothing new. But that guy, Rolly Romero, can fight. I saw that last fight with him against Tank. And what piqued what got me back into it, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta give you a lot of credit because you started exposing us to you started talking about Kid Austin, and we did those interviews with Kid Austin, which was great because you get a chance to actually speak to people were actually in this science. We spoke to Rick Ross prior to speaking to Kid Austin, and you know what I mean. So
shout out Freeway with the real Rick Ross.
yeah, and that brought me in, so I was able to be exposed to Shakur Stevenson, who you always speak high of, and Shakur Stevens is from Newark. You know what I mean? I got plenty of people from Brick City and all of that. So you know what I mean? I just like him, and he's a good boxer. It's not like he's a trash boxer. But to be real with you, the dude who really piqued my interest in boxing for the first time since like back with Roy Jones and them was actually Lomachenko. Lomachenko's a dope fighter. That dude, when I seen him, I was like, this got to be one of the best fighters I'm watching. And that was like years ago. I'm surprised that the dude isn't a champion right now. So I'm really looking forward to that next fight that he has coming up with Devin Haney, who has all of the belts. And you know, Loma's motivated, so I think that's a good fight. But now I can see that there's a bunch of good fighters down there in those in those classes. And Ryan Garcia's a good fighter, but Tank called him out, man. Like the whole thing about Ryan is that Ryan don't got all of his fundamentals down. Rolly got more fundamentals. Rolly got head movement. Rolly got power. You know what I mean? Rolly can actually fight. And to be honest with you, I watched that fight with him and Tank. And for anybody out there sleeping on Rolly could have won that fight against Tank. He just got dropped. All it takes is one punch. You know what I mean? So I don't think that Rolly is a dummy. You know what I mean? Rolly might have a big mouth. He may be antagonistic, but you know, the people lose in boxing. That's another thing. Like people do lose in this sport. You know what I mean? So I think that Rolly's not an idiot. I think that he learned from that fight. I think that Ryan Garcia, if his strategy would have been different, if he wouldn't have had the strategy of, oh, I'm going to go try to knock this dude out and go head hunting and do a bunch of dumb things. If he would have dragged that fight out, he could have won that fight by decision. But
me too, I believe that.
But the thing is that he wasn't disciplined, and you could see that. And then he didn't even learn from stuff that Tank told him. Tank told him the whole pre-fight, all you got is that left hook, right or wrong, Flight.
Right. I believe that. That's exactly what he said.
It wasn't even like he let in with the left hook. He wasn't like jabbing into the left hook. He was just throwing the left hook outright, you know what I mean, and over swinging him. And he should have learned from the Rolly fight. You can't throw that same punch 3 times like that, you know what I mean? And that's where he got caught out there because he wasn't smart. And Tank said he wasn't smart, and you could see it. So I could see the deficiencies in Ryan Garcia. It's not like he's not a bad fighter. Is he a bad fighter or something? He's got a lot of power in that punch, but you got to learn to set it up better. You know what I mean? You got to learn to set it up better. And a lot of these other dudes, they're just better fighters than him, including Rolly. I'm not going to lie to you. I watched that Rolly fight with Tank. Rolly can fight. It's like Rolly got all of that stuff like Tank got. He got all of that stuff, plus the power. It's just that, you know what I mean? You can't get caught. You got to keep your hands up at all times. And you definitely can't throw the same 3 punch. There's certain fighters you can get away with doing bullshit, like Ryan Garcia. He can get away with knocking a lot of people out, but you're going to eventually fight Shakur Stevens, Devin Haney's, Tanks, Rollies. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to be able to pull. You can't be a one-trick pony in this sport, right or wrong, Flight?
Right.
So that's why I'm interested. You know what I mean?
It's bad news if that's the route that you're going.
Come on, Flight. And I mean, like, there's certain dudes you can get away with that on, but a dude who knows the science, like, if you looked at that Tank fight.
Shout out, Sleepy.
There we go. Wake up, Sleepy. Hey, so if you looked at that fight with Ryan Garcia with Tank, there was things I liked about Homie. Homie was aggressive. He brought the fight to Tank, but he was stupid about it. What I mean, I don't like to call people stupid, but you let in with that left hook without setting it up. Tank ducked that punch the entire fight, bro. If you look back at that, man, every time he threw that, he ducked it. He could see that shit coming a mile away, you know what I mean? And he ducked it every single time. And you didn't try throwing like an uppercut. You didn't try to throw different kind of combos. You didn't use your space well. Everything that they said, they know. That's the reason why I know that the Tank fight versus Shakur Stevens is going to be a good fight. Because Shakur Stevens isn't an idiot. You know what I mean? And he could they're going to play a chess match that whole fight. Tank's going to try to set him up to get him in a position to kind of hurt him. But I think that Shakur Stevenson's power is probably better than people think. The thing I know is that if you're not getting better, you're not doing nothing. So all of these boxers, from one fight to the next fight, and you know styles make fight too, right, Flight? So from one fight to the next fight doesn't mean that somebody couldn't have learned a little bit more added something to the arsenal. You know what I mean? And it's boxing. Anybody can get knocked out. Even I was looking back at the fight with Floyd Mayweather where he fought Shane Mosley. Remember that fight?
Right.
Shane
Of
rocked him.
course I remember that. You seen him hold on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
he rocked him again, and Floyd learned from that. I'm gonna stay back. So I understood the reason why Floyd was such a runner, because you know what I mean. When you fighting them real dudes, and Floyd ducked and dodged around a lot of dudes and stuff like that. But you know what I mean. Like, to be real with you, like when you get them real dudes, you gotta be careful.
Yeah. Hey, on paper, he fought all the guys he was supposed to fight.
Yeah, but he didn't fight him when he was supposed to fight him. He played games with it. You know that. We all know.
The Pacquiao fight lasted. I mean, it wasn't too long. It should have happened sooner, right?
Hell yeah, he fought. You know what I mean. Hey, you know something? If you know anything about 48 Laws of Power, you gotta know, man. Sometimes you just gotta do your timing. But Floyd think he the greatest of all time, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna tell you what, he ain't. But you know what I mean. He think he is, and a lot of people do, because you can look at that 50-0 record and stuff like that. But you got to check with a dude like Mike Tyson, the historians who tell you about some of these boxers and stuff like that. Like, a lot of these boxers out here think they're doing something. They're not doing nothing. There's a lot of dudes who really fought, who really did fight, fought a lot more, fought harder people, you know what I mean? Didn't duck and dodge. The history of boxing, man, they had dudes who was fighting every week. They had bare knuckle fights. You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
And losing a fight ain't the worst thing, because sometimes that creates better fights. Like, you know what I mean? Like the rematches and stuff like that. Like, where would we be without a Rumble in the Jungle? You know what I mean? Rumble in the Jungle.
Am I getting an echo? Is that coming from you? I don't know if you might be playing me on TV or something. It's good now.
I got an echo. You can hear an echo from me?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think it's all right.
All right, cool.
Salute to the whole chat. Shout out Chuck Morris. Shout out Sleepy. We good. We got Rolando Romero in the building, ladies and gentlemen, looking to make his long-awaited return after suffering, that major knockout, by the hands of Gervonta Tank Davis. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It's Flight Sports TV is about to go down. It's Rolly Romero versus Barroso. Do not discredit his opponent.
I'm not hating on Floyd. Check it. I'm not hating on Floyd at all. I'm just saying that a lot of people need to understand the history of boxing. Mike Tyson, the only thing I'm saying about him is Mike was talking historically about some great fighters. Talking about dudes like Sugar Ray Robinson. What y'all know about him? Go take a look at Sugar Ray Robinson's record. Take a look at how many people that he done fought. He fought way more people, and this dude that was 79-1 or some crazy record like that, bro. Like, there have been other great fighters. Muhammad Ali. Everybody know Muhammad Ali is the greatest, and these dudes is little dudes. You know what I mean? I'm not hating on Floyd at all. I like Floyd Mayweather, but I didn't really like. I like the original Floyd Mayweather. I'm not a big fan of the Money Mayweather. I like the Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. Remember that Flight?
Oh, come on, of course.
Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather bought some exciting fights. Money Mayweather, man, he was a runner. I fell asleep in most of his fights. They were boring. You know what I mean? You winning, but
he just perfected defense. That's all.
Yeah, but I mean,
he perfected the art. He mastered the science of this fight game. It's hit without getting hit. Now, a lot of people don't like that. They want you to stand there and just exchange shots all night. It just doesn't work like that. That's not long. That's not good for longevity.
No, I'm cool with you running around the ring, but those fights was boring. Like, I like Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvin Hagler. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there've been fights that were really wars. Floyd did a smart thing from dodging these things and wait until people or whatever. And I'm not hating on Floyd. If people feel as though Floyd's the greatest, I'm not mad at him. He's got an impeccable record. But you know what I mean? He fought a couple of tough fights too. Like, remember when he fought Pernell Whitaker, Sweet Pea?
Right. Yeah, of course.
That was Pretty Boy Floyd, and that's when they was both, you know what I mean, really something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. You damn right he was something. Rolly Romero, he's something. I'm telling you, arguably the most underrated man in the sport of boxing. You already know what it is about to go down. Look out for Rolly Romero to do something crazy.
So who's this Juan Valdez dude that he's fighting?
No, they're not fighting him. I mean, who are you talking about right now?
Yeah, Juan Valdez. The dude, that dude's name isn't Juan. Juan Valdez was the Mexican dude with the donkey, with the coffee. But
No, right now he fighting us. Right now the fight is over between Omar and Bethany or whatever. So now I'm like I said, we should be getting ready for Rolly. Says Rolly is trash. That's what Lamont Simmons says. I know about Ray Robinson on ATG. He fight a lot of taxi drivers. Floyd switched up because his hands were brittle. Floyd never fought Sweet Pea. That's crazy.
he didn't fight Sweet Pea. He fought he fought Zab Judah. I'm sorry, you're right. Zab Judah is who I'm talking about.
Right.
The dude from Brownsville. That was a good fight, though. I like that fight.
Yeah. Shout out my man from Brownsville. Salute to everybody in the chat. If you're a boxing fan, if you rock with Rolly, subscribe to Flight Sports. We got a lot of Rolly Romero content here. We'll be bringing a lot more. You know, we got faith in Rolly. We actually like him as a boxer, as a character. He's like I said, he's one of the best talkers in the business. You can't take that away from him. Now, can he add the talking ability with the fighting ability? And then I think we got something. But it's up to Rolando Rolly Romero at the end of the day. What is he gonna do? You know, we are patiently awaiting the big time bout. We can't wait to see Rolly Romero back in action. It's feel like it's been forever. Floyd surgically broke his opponents down. That's what Lamont said. I mean, people do sleep on Floyd for whatever reason.
I slept on Floyd because his fights was boring. I'm not even gonna cap. The only fights I thought that I really liked of his was some of the earlier fights when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, and I liked seeing him fight Pacquiao late. I also liked the fight with him and Sugar Shane Mosley. That was after Sugar Shane's prime though, but that was still a worthwhile fight. And then after he got tagged a little bit, he fell back a little bit, you know what I mean, and then did his shoulder dip and shoulder lean, you know what I mean?
Right.
But Floyd is a good fighter. Don't get it twisted. Floyd's one of the greatest. I mean, yeah. Floyd got defense. He's a little dude too. It's not even like a big dude. A lot of these little fighters is popping now, though. It seems like the little dudes is more popping than the big dudes nowadays, right?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Shut up my leg. Good.
You follow boxing heavily, right? So what's up with my man Keith Thurman? I haven't heard of him in a minute.
Well, he was supposed to be fighting Errol Spence Jr. I don't know what the hell happened with that fight. You know, but like I said, there's been so much up in the air. I believe the WBC ordered this, you know, for them to fight, but I don't know what's going on. You know, we could look into Mr. Keith Thurman. You know, like I said, Keith Thurman, we want to see him fighting, get an update on him. He's 34 years of age. Man, Keith Thurman to Errol, you shouldn't thank me. As they still politicking with Errol. We don't know what's going on with the Errol Spence fight. Because that fight should have been happened.
Hang on, is all of these dudes ducking and dodging? What's going on for real in boxing?
I'm looking into this right now.
Or is it just that they got?
Like I said, it's just speculation. It's just speculation.
Is it just that they couldn't organize? Because there's so many belts in boxing nowadays. It's crazy. Like you think that all of these belts create situations, and also all of these promotional. People don't want to fight people who are outside their network. It's like, you know, it's like having a healthcare. You know what I mean? You got to, like, if you're in an HMO, you got to get somebody within your network to fight. Is that what we're doing now in boxing?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's crazy. Boxing is getting better and better and better, man. But like I stated before, you need these guys, you know, to fight each other. That is the major concern. You understand? They have to fight each other. You know, it don't make no sense.
I got another question for you, Flight.
What's the question?
How did Devin Haney get all of them belts? Like, he's well decorated with belts, and don't like he fought like 7 people to get a belt.
You know well, I mean, that's one of the most talked about things in boxing. I don't want to discredit him, make it because I mean, obviously the Kid Austin dynamic. I don't want to look like we just a hit job on Devin Haney. We respect all fighters. Being a boxer is nothing to scoff at, you know. So we don't never disrespect him as a boxer. You know, it's just Kid Austin's our guy, but Haney ended up getting those belts. like I said, it was vacated. You know, he didn't fight for all of them.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that's why he gets labeled as the email champion, you know, and things of that nature. So I think all Devin Haney have to do is fight Shakur Stevenson or fight Tank, you know, and I think it validates his whole situation, in my humble opinion, because
But
people are
he
going to
don't really
talk.
want to fight them dudes because you would think that he wants to hold on to the belt for a little bit because he's enjoying that clout that the belt comes with. But I think that he running into a roadblock anyway, fighting Lomachenko because Lomachenko had them belts and he earned them joints legitimately, and he just wants some. He just wants his belts back. So people sleeping on Loma, but I think that Loma is motivated for this fight, and I think that Haney has a little bit more of a size on Loma, but I only really seen Loma have one bad fight, maybe two, because he lost 2 times. I haven't watched all of his fights, but that dude could definitely fight. He uses angles and all of that stuff. He's a technical fighter, so I think this is a good fight. You don't think that this Loma fight would put a little bit more respect on Devin Haney's name, Flight?
I think so. I think so.
But he got to win it. If he fight and lose, then respect out the window, right?
Yeah. You know, in my humble opinion, Devin Haney, he needs a huge win, you know, and I think he could get that.
Now, the fight he's fighting with Loma is for all of the belts, right?
Say it one more time.
The fight he's fighting with Loma, that's all of the belts are on the line for that fight, right? Or no?
Yeah, it is. A lot of people feel like that. A lot of people feel deep down that Haney is going to vacate all the titles anyway, so he has to eventually move up to 140 pounds. You know, so I don't know. It might be people feel like they want all the belts on Lomachenko. We don't know until these fights take place. Like I said, that's the problem.
Right.
You know, we patiently awaiting Rolly.
Loma's in a country that's in the middle of a war right now, so even if he does get the belts, how's he planning on? Because it seemed like he's already had a full career. Isn't he like at the stage right now where he'd probably be thinking about retirement soon?
Yeah, I think so. You talking about Loma?
Yeah, because Loma's old now. He ain't a spring chicken no more.
You're right about that. I mean, but like I said, isn't he the same age as Crawford, if I'm not mistaken? A lot of people talk about his age, but like I said, I don't think he's old as, you know, people make it seem. Like it seems like he incompetent or something. I don't think it's like that.
Yeah, well, you know,
Loma's still a problem. Shout out my man Fresh Prince of Belize.
Belize, what's good? Fresh Prince.
You know, shout out to the Fresh Prince of Belize. You already know what it is. Haney has all the belts. It is a solid fight. I'm a big Loma fan, but this fight with Haney won't be easy. Tough fight for both. Listen, I think a lot of people sleeping on Loma. That's gonna be another big time fight. Make sure y'all subscribe for that one. I believe was that next week.
Homie, that's a good fight. And if people are saying that Haney's running, this ain't a run fight. You fighting a person who wants his belts back. Like Loma is already declared. Like the reason he's fighting is because, you know what I mean, he lost his belts, he took his little L's, and he's wants his belts back before he retires. He wants a chance to prove that he's as great as he is. And trust me, that
next week, a week from today, Devin Haney versus Lomachenko, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I said the fights just keep rolling. Every week is something big in boxing. This is the best time to be a boxing fan. And that don't sleep on that. Like I said, Oscar Valdez, the man, the last time he fought, he lost to Shakur Stevenson. He was another guy who had the heart to put his undefeated record on the line and fight. You know, I think homage needs to be paid to Oscar Valdez as well.
All right. That's the cousin of Juan Valdez.
I'm not 100% sure, but I know
Like,
Oscar
don't
Valdez.
Take me serious. I'm just fucking
yeah,
around.
Yeah. Valdez, he trained. He rocked with Canelo.
All right.
He trained with Reynoso. You know, so I mean, he's well respected. So that's a fight that I'm looking forward to.
The Mexicans are tough. Like, don't even sleep on the Mexicans, bro. Anytime you hear somebody named Valdez, dudes coming out there with the iron jaw. You know what I mean? They be looking like rock. They fight like Rocky, bro. They not giving up. They definitely not taking a knee like Ryan Garcia.
Nope. I mean, like that knee was crazy. I think they're gonna always use that against him. We got Rolly right now. He back winning. Right? I mean, hitting the bag, training right now as we speak. Main event is getting main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Rolando Rolly Romero. Y'all better pay the utmost homage, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna be doing big things tonight, this evening, and it's gonna be nothing nobody could do about it, y'all. Rolly is due for a big time win. This is for the WBA Super Lightweight Championship. It don't get no realer than this. Rolly Romero, 14 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 12 wins violently by the way of knockout. We better pay the utmost homage, ladies and gentlemen. He's fighting the southpaw. We seen what the southpaws could do to Rolly. We saw it. So it is what it is at the end of the day. It's
Crazy.
wild.
12 knockouts? Come on, you can't sleep on a dude who got 12
Nah,
knockouts.
you can't. It would be a detriment, to sleep on a guy like that. This guy could really fight. Shout out all my guys rocking with Rolly Romero tonight. Big time fight this evening. Ismael Barroso is going down. Make sure we subscribe to Flight Sports. We got a big time boxing community getting built right here before your very eyes. Be a part of the wave. Be a part of the wave. I want to appreciate all y'all for tuning in.
Bro. This is the future. Top flight boxing. I'm putting it out there early.
That's facts. Don't sleep on that.
So, Flight, check it out. All of these dudes right now are in, because Rolly fought Tank. So they fought at 135. I'm pretty sure, because Tank always talk about he's not trying to leave that 135 weight. He likes it. That's his spot. So down there at 135, you got what? Loma, Devin Haney, Tank, Shakur.
It's money time, y'all.
Rolly, right? That's 6 dudes right
Rolly
there.
about to fight. Rolly about to fight now. Keep going. Keep going. We got time. We moments away from the fight. You know what that means?
Down there. This fight is down there, man. It's real right now. Like, boxing is exciting because all of these dudes we talking about. I mean, Rolly took a loss, but you took a loss to Tank. You know what I mean? And Tank just got finished. And also, wait, hold on. Ryan Garcia down at that weight too, which I know he going back up because he ain't hanging around down there. So what? I think a lot of these dudes are going to be. Some of these dudes are going to be swinging between 135 and 140.
Yeah, Barroso is being introduced right now.
All right.
You good? What were you saying?
I was saying that there's a lot of competition. Like, dudes can't really hide. So even if you go from 130 to 135 to 140, a lot of them dudes is running between those same weights anyway. So you're gonna run into somebody to fight.
Yep. Barroso, he's coming to the ring right now. It's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Rolando Rolly Romero is going down. I'm telling you, this is for the title of 140 pounds. Rolly Romero is about to return to dominance, and homage will be paid. Respect will be given after tonight is about to go down. It says join the wave. No, yes. And so if you yes, so shout out Anthony B. Salute to everybody in the chat right now. It's going down. It's Flight Sports, man. It don't get no better than this. They showing all the people who won titles are 40 years and older. Obviously, you got Sugar Boy, you got Pacquiao, you got Sam Solomon, a couple of guys. So we can't act like it ain't never been done before. This fight ain't gonna be easy for Rolly Romero. He's gonna have to bring his A game tonight. This guy could present some challenges that he lost. He got, if he's not patient, this man could counter him with one of them lefts. It might not be as powerful as Tank, but I mean, trust me, don't be surprised if they seen some of that and they're gonna implement some of that today again. So Rolly about to come to the ring right now as we speak. Rolando Rolly Romero, ladies and gentlemen. We all know what it says. Damn, man, Rolly got that premature. shout out Rolly, man. Rolly coming to the ring right now. Shout out to all my Rolly Romero fans. You got the building in the frenzy. Main event player, ladies and gentlemen. Rolando Rolly Romero. What's the deal?
Flight, you gotta let us know what these dudes is wearing in the ring.
Well, right now he went. Rolly walking to the ring. He got an orange and white, situation that he got on. He coming to the ring right now. Music playing. Rolly had a speech impediment. You know, the youngest champion. He said, you know, he started boxing late. You know, he the truth. Record in world titles 0-1. Obviously, we know what that last one was about. So what happens if Rolly gets KO'd? It's going to be truly unfortunate, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports TV. We bring an exclusive Rolando Rolly Romero content. You already know what it is. Rolly Romero is in the ring praying right now as we speak. Is about to go down. Will Rolly Romero shake off all of the BS that people was trying to say against him and really do his thing? He says, I'm here because of Flight, the panel, and chat, because it's not because of Rolly. Shout out my man Rolly Romero, man. I think you're sleeping on Rolly. You know, he's definitely not as bad as you think he is, and I think he could prove it tonight, especially if he dropped this dude. But hopefully he can show some of his skills. That's something that a lot of people get on Rolly. Rolly got to show them skills, man. He could fight. Let's see, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see a fighter, man. I mean, don't expect him to be on no Tank Davis level, but you know the kid can fight. 27 years old for Rolly. Ismael is 40 years old. So you know what that means. But remember, no, you can't pick and choose who you're supposed to fight. You understand? That guy, he was next in line. It is what it is. It's fight night, ladies and gentlemen. It's fight night. Rolando Rolly Romero is about to go down. Look, put your picks down. Rolly don't want nothing with Kid Austin. Rolly don't want that. They know each other too. Shout out, go through Kid Austin's Facebook. Not part of me. His Instagram. You'll see him interacting with Rolly. Who you got tonight, Quiz?
I gotta take Rolly, man, over this dude from who knows where. What do we even know anything about Juan Valdez? His face looks sunken in. He looked like he's been taking a bunch of punches.
You talking about this guy?
Yeah, that Barroso. Barroso looks dangerous, though. See them eyes? Don't come at him silent.
Don't sleep on the legendary Tony Weeks. Tony Weeks is calling this fight, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Weeks is calling the fight. He been on Flight Sports TV too. We have a legendary interview with Tony Weeks. Y'all better pay homage. The legendary Tony Weeks. Salute to everybody. If you rock with Rolly Romero, hit the subscribe button. We got a catalog of Rolly Romero content, ladies and gentlemen. Go check out our catalog of Rolly Romero content. You don't want to miss the videos that we're gonna be putting out for Rolly. Rolly Romero, I'm telling you, one of the most exciting boxers in boxing. Whether you like him from his talking, whether you like him because you want to see him lose, there's so many reasons. Mayweather Promotions. I mean, we got to stop acting like he don't got serious backing. This is Rolando Rolly Romero, ladies and gentlemen. He get this title. All the fights, I'm telling you, it's about to go down. You know, Ismael Barroso from Venezuela. The Venezuelan. Salute to the whole chat right now. Salute to all my Rolly Romero fans in the house. Rolly fighting his future self. I got Rolly getting the KO in the 6th round. Shout out Anthony B. I definitely see Rolly getting a knockout. He said it ain't going the distance. You know, but you never know. Rolly is back, ladies and gentlemen. Las Vegas, Nevada, 14-1, 12 wins by the way of knockout. This Rolando Rolly Romero, he is back. Rolly for the win by TKO. I can see that.
He's still got a young record like Kid Austin.
Yeah, what Kid Austin record is untouchable. You know,
Kid Austin only got like 11 fights too, right?
No, they don't. We're gonna get into Kid Austin, but Rolly Romero, like I said, Rolly is a good fighter. You know, I don't want to discredit. Rolly's a hell of a fighter. He's
I just want to know
14-1.
what's Kid Austin's record. I thought that Kid Austin only had like 12 professional fights too. I thought that it sounded like they probably in the same demographic because they have young careers. Rolly only got 12 fights, 13 knockouts, 1 loss. That's a good record. But that's crazy. In 13, his 12th fight was against Tank David.
Yeah,
That's not.
and
That's
like I
nothing.
said, Tank Davis definitely paid this guy the utmost homage.
Yeah, that was only his 12th
Londo
fight. So I
Rolly
mean, like,
Romero is live.
that's a good fight. That's a good trajectory for Rolly to get a big fight like that so early in his career.
Kid Austin is 14-0.
14, yeah. So that's what I mean. Like Kid Austin is 14, Rolly's fought 13 fights. So this is his 14th fight too.
Yeah, they sizing each other
Professionally,
up
at
right
least.
now.
This is professionally. This is an amateur fight. And this is professional. The professional records we're talking about.
Right. Like I said, Kid Austin definitely an unbelievable fighter. My man Rolly Romero is looking to shake off that nasty loss that he suffered. Shout out Chris Aspirin. If you rock it with Rolly Romero, make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. We're gonna be breaking exclusive news on Rolly Romero. You do not want to miss it. I'm here to tell you right now, as we speak. Rolly definitely don't want that smoke. Rolly is done in orange, in white trunks. For anybody that's wants to know what's going on with that, I expect Rolly Romero to go get this win tonight, in my humble opinion. How devastating it would be if he was to find himself on the canvas once again by the hands of a 40-year-old of Barroso. That would be a detriment.
Barroso's 40 years old. Barroso got the look in his eyes of a murderer.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I like Barroso. I mean, people feel like he's sleeping on his age, things of that nature, but I think he's gonna be looking to get people on the right track with him. You're gonna be able to sleep on him.
But he's a mandatory fight. In other words, he's a dude who's qualified for his chance.
Yes, very qualified.
At a top fighter.
Yes, he's very qualified at his chance. That's one thing you got to give him. We can't act like is not valid in this. Salute to all my fight fans around the world. Rolando Rolly Romero looks to get the title tonight. Let's see if he's successful.
I wouldn't sleep with this guy Barroso at all. He looked like he'd been fighting in the jungle. He got an unofficial record. People he done probably murdered with his bare hands.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Barroso, he's been around the block for a long time. He's got a whole lot of fights, so definitely show this man some level of respect. He's been around. This won't be a walk in the park at all. Or let's hope not. Let's hope so. Especially if you're a Rolly Romero fan. Can Rolly Romero get this title tonight and open up the door to many more fights that could be awaiting him? There's so many fights that could be awaiting Rolando Rolly Romero. It's not even funny. So just don't forget that aspect of things.
One of the best things about Rolly is that he really knows how to sell a fight. That's one thing we also got to give a shout out to that kid Ryan Garcia. Like to get people's interest in boxing isn't always the easiest thing, but Rolly is one of these up and coming boxing stars because he can talk the talk and create interest in people actually wanting to see him fight. So,
how important is that in boxing?
It's very important. I mean, think about it. Like, if you look right now, you got a dude out there like Jake Paul, who ain't even really a boxer, running around, you know what I mean, selling these, like he's about to fight Nate Diaz. I don't even know who wants to see that fight, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But Jake Paul know how to sell a fight. So selling a fight's important, especially if you want that money. So that fight with Tank and Ryan Garcia, it wasn't just like they threw a couple of dudes in the ring.
We're in round two. We're in round two right now.
Oh, round two already on? Dang on, fight.
Yeah.
All right, man.
I was having some technical difficulties. We back where the Rolly is definitely fighting diligently.
All right, I'll let you call the fight, Flight.
I mean, like I said, right now, they just, like I said, sizing each other up, utilizing that jab. Let's see if any knockout power, comes out from Rolly on this one. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. We got a lot of Rolando Rolly Romero content. We're looking to bring a lot more. Rolly trying to size him up, for a big shot. He being patient. You see the patience right now that Rolly was talking about. He definitely not rushing. Oh man, he almost caught him right there. I'm telling you, if he would have caught him with one of them rights, Barroso just got out the way. He would have got caught with one of them rights. Could have been a long night. Rolly does have power. Let's see what happens. Gotta make sure he don't get caught. It's for the title, ladies and gentlemen. And don't get no realer than this. Will Rolly Romero walk away with all the gold? Rolly, he just slipped, dude. Barroso slipped. There wasn't no knockdown.
Who's the aggressor so far in the fight?
I mean, I want to say Rolly to a certain, but really nobody really. I would say
they're just feeling each other out, kind of. It's not like
it's 12 rounds. So that's why you see things. I can see it picking up in the third and the fourth. So a lot of people are predicting 6 or 7. A lot of times people see those stoppages happening there.
So nobody's pressing anybody just yet.
No, not yet. He says he can't mess with Tank though. That's what Thirsty Roberto says. Rolly don't want to smoke with Kid Austin. Right, know that. That's big facts. Shout out my man Fresh Prince. Shout out Thirsty Roberto. Salute to the whole chat. We're in the second round, heading into the third. Let's see if Rolly could be successful tonight in his return bout, coming off that knockout from Gervonta Tank Davis. You see the patience. If one thing that you notice right away is patience.
Who you got winning?
I want Rolly to win.
Who you got winning that last round? Like, give us your because you're watching the fight. Who you?
I think. Well, right now, it's looking like nobody right now. In my humble opinion, dude slipped. If Rolly would have got that knockdown, I think he could have started to take the lead, but it was a slip.
So right now you got the fight even.
Yeah, it's 12 rounds. I expect it. Now we seeing the instant replay. Let me see if there's anything that I missed. Any shots? There was a slip. Yeah, it was a slip right there. That knockdown would have been big for him if he would have got that. But it is what it is at the end of the day. He'll be all right. Salute to all my boxing fans all around the world. Let me know where y'all see this round picking up. Rolly politicking with his training. He doing big things out there right now. Romero versus Barroso. We're in the third round. Business could be picking up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Third round out of 12. Don't get no realer than this, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to the whole chat. Everybody rocking with Romero tonight. If you rocking with Barroso, let your voice be heard. Third round, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the third round. Shout out to all my boxing fans around the world.
Shout out to
they just exchanging. I don't see. Yes, triple B's.
Yeah, shout out to Flight for rocking the triple B's tonight.
Yes, sir.
You just put up some content with Lonzo Ball for LeVar Ball. For those who don't know, go check that out. Make sure you give it a check out, a like, and a share.
Right. Shout out. So we're in the third round right now. Romero versus Barroso. Romero trying to punch him. Romero trying to catch him though. He's sizing him up. And let's see if he could catch him with one of them shots. The pace is definitely moving though, which is good. Very electric pace. Still sizing each other up. I don't see nothing too crazy yet. In my humble opinion, third round. A minute left. What is Rolly gonna do? Continue his patience. That's what we got to do. Just stay patient. Oh, Rolly just got caught right there. You better be careful. Barroso starting. Barroso started to come swinging now. You better be careful.
All right, now sound like Barroso pressing a little bit.
Yeah, Barroso looking like he's starting to let them hands go. Romero got to be careful. I seen his eyes open up after Barroso came with some shots right there. You better be careful. He's starting to pick it up offensively. You better just up his defense, continue what he's doing, stay patient. He moving around in there. Oh, Rolly got dropped. Rolly got dropped. Rolly just got dropped. Rolly just got dropped, son. Oh, that's crazy.
What he got hit with?
He got caught, son.
What he got caught out? What he got caught with? What was it, an uppercut?
With a wild jab. Rolly just got caught.
Rolly got knocked. Face?
Rolly got dropped. Barroso won in this fight.
How you get dropped from a jab to the face? Make that make sense.
I got to get a better look at it, but I'll move my son. He was on the canvas.
Don't go get your popcorn. Bro, you got too much mouth to be getting dropped like that, bro. You know what Mike Tyson say, right?
What?
Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the face.
That's facts. Oh, my goodness. He got caught right there. Good God. He wasn't ready.
Did he got up? He got up in
Oh, man. It was a left shot. Yup. He better watch some left hands. He got up. Oh, man. Rolly better take it easy. Ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't a good look. I think Barroso found some confidence. Everybody sleep on this dude because he's 40 years old. That wasn't a good look that Rolly just got dropped. So it's clearly showing he got to work on his defensive mechanics. Something ain't right.
I told you that dude got that look in his eyes like he been murdering people in the jungle.
Yeah, Rolly is tripped out. In the fourth round. Let's see what he's gonna do. Rolly Romero is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth round. Salute to everybody. Man, Rolly just got caught, y'all. He got popped. Rolly got knocked down, y'all, in the third round. It was not pretty.
Get your ass up off the mat.
Oh, my goodness. That wasn't a good look for our Rolly, man. Man, that was just not a good look. Yeah, man, Rolly Romero, man, he got to step it up, Quiz. This thing can end if he don't turn it up a notch.
Rolly got this.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that right there, ladies and gentlemen. Rolly just got dropped by a 40-year-old, and like I said, he better take it easy.
Rolly got rocked.
Yeah, this thing could get filthy.
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
They letting hands go right now, ladies and gentlemen. Rolly better be patient.
They mixing it up.
Rolly get knocked out. It's not gonna be a good look.
He got to get more aggressive. He already hit the canvas.
Salute to J-Zo. What's the deal? It's Flight Sports.
What's good?
I can't call it. We appreciate you for tuning in with us. What's up with Rolly, man?
That boy slacking it.
Yeah, we're in the 4th round. You see what's going on. Salute to all my boxing fans around the world. Let's see what Rolly gonna do. Rolly got to get him back for that though. He got him on the ropes right now.
So
Let's see what
Rolly
Rolly.
definitely lost round 3. He definitely
Yeah,
lost round 3.
yeah. I think he losing the fight right now because the fight was kind of even, and that drop. That was just something crazy.
He got to
What'd you say?
he got to win these rounds too.
Yeah,
You got
most
to make it
definitely.
decisive.
So he got to win these rounds.
Yeah, because not only did he that drop, there's no way he's winning this fight right now. So he's definitely losing the fight because he got dropped in an even fight. So you got to make up these rounds. If you can't knock him out, you got to at least win the rounds.
Yeah, that's crazy, y'all. Rolly just that was a shocker. Yeah, it's not looking good for Rolly right now, ladies and gentlemen, for whatever reason. He says, "Come on, Rolly." Yes, come on, Rolly is right. What the hell's going on with Rolly Romero? This ain't a good look. This crazy. Damn, Rolly. I don't like this.
Rolly got his hands full.
Yeah, that's crazy. Rolly got himself dropped. He got popped in the 3rd. We got to figure out if he can even recover from this. Is Rolly gonna get knocked out and not? Yo, what's gonna happen to this man's career if he get knocked out? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, he can't sell a fight with losses, especially 2 in a row. So he's gonna have to get back to building his record up. Padding his stats, make himself look good, take on some fights to work on elements of his game that need improvement. But this fight ain't over. But Rolly getting rocked ain't a good look. What's up with how's the 4th round look, Flight? Who you had in that 4th? Flight, your mic is muted. We can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. I said the 4th round looked like Rolly was just trying to hang in there. It definitely didn't look too good on his part.
It was an even round, or do you think that it was a winner of the 4th round?
Listen, to be honest with you, no, I don't see it. I don't. This is sad right here. I'm getting disgusted with this quiz. I'm sorry.
You spent all day waiting for this to watch your boy get rocked, huh?
That's what it's looking like it's happening.
Forget about Rolly's career. Let's talk about your career. If Rolly loses his fight, man, what's up? You got a bunch of Rolly content. You got a bunch of Rolly content. Fucking up your career. Fuck his career. Shit.
Man, I'm trying to. Rolly got to take it easy.
Don't get dropped trying to rush shit.
Yeah, that would be straight stupid, wouldn't it?
Come on, Rolly. You got a big mouth, man. You got to back it up. But he can make it up. He could always go and fight. He could always fight Jake Paul.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jake Paul wouldn't take that fight. Jake Paul, he know better since he done fought a boxer now. He definitely don't want to fight no real boxers.
Are you watching the fight?
No. I'm not watching the fight. I'm just following along with you, Flight.
I'm good, man. I'm trying to put a short out of that clip of him getting knocked out.
Rolly gets rocked. That's got to be the the title of this. Rolly gets rocked. Rolly got his head pushed back like one of them rock'em sock'em robots.
This is crazy, y'all. This don't make no sense. What's happening right here? Rolly Romero
Chat talking about Rolly need to get a new coach.
Who said that?
Anthony B.
Rolly, he'll be all right. Don't sleep on Rolly.
Isn't Rolly in
pulling up right.
promotions? Is he under Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Don't sleep on that. Round six. So I want to see Rolly versus Brown and Lee. That's facts.
Man, Rolly might not be good.
Romero looking like he figuring it out.
You better figure out something. Figure out what that canvas tastes like.
That's crazy. Yo, Romero got it. He got to turn up. He got to start mixing and matching some of these punches. Punches. It says power punches. Romero got 31%. Barroso got 29% power punching. Rolly Romero getting to it. Don't sleep on Romero.
How you feel, fight? You feel like Rolly got what it takes that he could come back in this one?
I don't know. I can't say. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. We're going to be bringing a lot of news and updates to involving Rolly Romero. So you definitely don't want to miss that. You'll definitely subscribe to Flight Sports. You already know what it is. Rolly Romero. We're in the 6th round right now, ladies and gentlemen. He's starting to do a little bit better, but that drop, that hurt him. He got to return the favor. Can Rolly return the favor is the question. I think that's what everybody wants to know. Sixth round out of 12. Sixth round. Rolly better be careful. Better be careful.
Don't sound good.
He better be careful. He got to use his skill. That dude got power. He showed him he got power. Rolly knew dude had power. So he's not surprised. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. If you love boxing, if you're a true boxing fan, subscribe to Flight Sports. We building a boxing community, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you'll be a part of it. We release nonstop boxing content all throughout the week. So make sure you stay up to date. We're in the 6th round, and Rolly Romero is one. Oh my goodness. Rolly better be careful. Rolly better be careful.
He's catching more?
Yeah, he's swinging that left like with reckless abandonment. It's an age, just a number. Yes, a lot, but that's not what people were saying. Everybody's saying, "Who Rolly fighting? Look at this dude. Who is he? Who you fighting?" So Rolly got to be careful, man. You got to up his skill. We at the end of the round. Rolly got to step up, man. He got to get his skill right. Be a part of the boxing community. Subscribe to Flight Sports, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be a part of something new, something fresh, we looking to do something. Be a part of the change. Grow with us as we build boxing here at Flight Sports. We got various content. Shakur, Javante, exclusive Floyd Schofield. I mean, the list goes on. We in the big time bout right now with Rolly Romero. We got numerous videos on Rolly. Oh my goodness, Rolly been getting caught, y'all. Rolly got to get his
grown man power hit different.
His defensive mechanics. It's like he just keep that left. He keep getting caught with that left. He said yes, it's crazy. Barroso, he feeling himself right now. Romero got caught a few times. We're in the 7th round. Rolly better step up.
Grown man strength, something you got to deal with.
Yeah, he better step up and be better.
Getting your head rocked like a pinata ain't good for you. That ain't good for your health.
No, it ain't. We're in the 7th round. Shout out Stevie C, 1994. We building the boxing community, ladies and gentlemen. Be a part of our boxing community. Please subscribe to Flight Sports. We're in the 7th round. We just ask you to subscribe to help grow it with us, ladies and gentlemen. We got content, ladies. Look at our boxing content. We got it coming. And we got exclusive Rolly content coming after this fight. So make sure you subscribe. You do not want to miss it. We're in the 7th round out of 12. Rolly got to step up. He's been a little sloppy. He been getting touched up. So he been dropped already. This dude done caught him with that left. It's getting lethal. It's getting straight filthy right now. It's getting filthy right about now, ladies and gentlemen. Rolly Romero throwing that jab. We're in the 7th round out of oh my good. Let's go. Oh, okay. Rolly starting to turn it up. Rolly turning it up, y'all. He just gave him a good exchange and got the hell out the way. That's boxing. He got to start showing that skill set. Is there? Rolly just caught him again. Uh-oh. Don't tell me Rolly about to turn it on. Rolly got to return that favor. You got to catch this dude and drop him. The pace has picked up. The pace has picked up. That's one thing I could acknowledge. The pace is crazy. 7th round out of 12. Uh-oh. Jabs is coming. Barroso. Big time throw. Big throw from my man Rolando Rolly Romero. Uh-oh. They swinging it. Romero, this was a better round. They may give this round to him. The 7th round, I think Rolly won this one.
There you go, Rolly.
He showed a lot more patience. He got out the way and he caught him. He shout out Steve C. We appreciate you. Appreciate you for joining the boxing community that we growing here at Flight Sports. Who's gonna join with Stevie C? We got a lot of things coming here. You definitely want to be a part of it. Telling you. If you're a part of it, you will be happy. We at the end of the round right now. His coach Rolly looked tired. What the hell is going on with Rolly? Don't tell me his endurance wasn't right. Hold on, yo, this dude was just sitting there breathing with his eyes closed.
What?
They putting ice all on him.
Damn, my man taking a beating up in there.
Don't tell me he ain't in the right shape in there.
Rolly
had a better round. Yeah, Rolly caught him a couple. Yeah, there you go. The replay showing Rolly getting in there doing some damage this round. Yeah, Rolly was getting out the way. Rolly was catching him and getting out the way. So this was definitely a much better round.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the way you said he was looking in the corner, though. You say he was with his eyes closed.
Like, he was breathing with his eyes closed, like he was getting tired and like he gassed. That's not a good sighting. I don't want to see nothing like that.
9-8, because you got that killer from Venezuela up on your ass.
Yes, it's crazy. Salute to everybody rocking with the boxing channel that we growing here at Flight Sports. Subscribe. We got more news updates and more. Oh, let's go. Romero swinging out that right hand. Oh, big time catch. It's 64-68. Rolly Romero doing massive numbers. Rolly doing much better, y'all. Rolly starting to pick it up. Oh, hold on. Rolly better take it easy. he almost got caught right there. See, when you dishing out punishment, you opening yourself up.
Right. Be careful.
He almost got caught. He almost got caught. Shout out Antisocial from Texas, 214. Subscribe, join the boxing community. We growing here, ladies and gentlemen. We growing boxing here at Flight Sports. Be a part of the change. Be a part of something new and fresh. We're in the 8th round. We got Haney Lomachenko. If you're excited about that, subscribe. Rolly don't letting them hands go, ladies and gentlemen. Rolly letting them hands go. Barroso is out there. Barroso trying to catch it. It's not coming so easy for Barroso. Rolly is definitely not making himself a standing target, which is great. That's what you want. We're in the 8th round out of 12. Romero's doing much better. Let's see if he could continue to coast and maybe drop this dude, and let's level the playing field because that drop wasn't good. He definitely moving. He's showing some defensive capabilities now. He make himself too accessible. Rolly take too much punishment out there. Oh, Rolly just checked him right there. Let's go. You got a box out there. There you go. Okay, Rolly getting out the way. I think Rolly still got to drop this dude, in my humble opinion. At least one. It might go the distance. It don't look like Rolly gonna knock him out unless a big shot just come out of nowhere.
It's boxing. You never know. All it takes is one.
Yeah, you never know about that. You're right about that. So you never know in boxing. Salute to everybody rocking with Flight Sports TV, ladies and gentlemen. We got the boxing community. We got Rolando Rolly Romero out there in the 8th round, closing out the 8th round. It don't get no better than this. This is boxing at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
How'd you feel about that 8th round, Flight? You feel as though Rolly won that one?
It's tough. I think if he didn't win it, it's a draw. I think Rolly did enough in there to hold it down. If you're a Rolando Rolly Romero fan, subscribe to Flight Sports. We bring in exclusive content, updates, news, and more. You already know what it is. Rolly there, getting his water, his trainers talking to him. Rolly making a lot of mistakes, though. I think this is going to open up the door for a lot of things people say about him. Because he's definitely showing some clumsiness. Like, dude, he take too much punishment. Rolly was catching. Rolly tried to drop him. That was a big right that Rolly caught him with, but he held in there. Rolly keep getting himself caught. Yeah, his defense just ain't the best. Mark Davis, the Las Vegas Raiders owner, is in the building. Everybody in the building out here. WBA Super Lightweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. 9th round. Will Rolly Romero respond, ladies and gentlemen? We will find out. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports TV for more news, updates, and more, ladies and gentlemen. It's a crazy fight. Oh, Rolly. Oh, damn. Romero. Rolly better take it easy. Yo, if he get knocked out.
Don't get caught.
Rolly just dropped this nigga. Time out.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, he violated him right there. That was some shots. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, y'all. I think it's over. Don't tell me it's over. Oh, don't tell me it's over. It's getting fit. He holding on. Yeah, Rolly done found the swagger, ladies and gentlemen. Rolly done found the swagger. Of course. We're going live for Devin versus Loma.
Clean up in aisle 3.
We don't want to miss it. Rolly Romero, we're in the 9th round, 9 out of 12.
Clean up on aisle 3.
Yo, Rolly just violating. He got the crowd. He got the
energy behind him.
Yeah.
And an injured fighter in front of him.
9th round. This usually when it start to pick up. He caught this dude with the 10-piece, with the side, the soda, everything, the napkins. I mean, it was filthy.
He including the brown paper bag.
Rolly better be careful because he just swung crazy, and if that was Tank, he would have just flatlined him.
Trust me, an injured dude is a dangerous man.
Yeah, Rolly doing much better. Rolly returned the favor though,
and he got the momentum now too.
Yes,
so if it does go,
he throwing some punches. They throwing some punches out there right now. Oh shit. Oh, yo, Rolly got it. What? Yo, what kind of shit? They just stopped it. What? Oh, they just gave this nigga Rolly the win. Yo, that's crazy what just happened. I'm keeping Rolly my dude. But yo, that was wild what just happened. Why'd they stop the fight? That's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't keep my eyes off the goddamn screen. So that shit is crazy.
Hold on, I'm confused, Flight. You got to break this down for us.
Rolly just won. Rolly won the championship.
I understand Rolly won, but like how? Like they was in the middle of fighting. Nobody got.
That's what I'm trying. That doesn't make no sense what just happened. They just gifted this dude the chip.
That's the shit I don't be liking about boxing. Too much weird shit be happening in this sport. Judges,
yo, that's crazy. LOL, let's go. Yo, shout out to Rolly Romero. Rolly done took the dub. Yo, they stopped him. He stopped him. Sometimes you got to look at the instant replay because the ref came in there probably at the right time. Shout out Under Construction. I see you over there. Take it easy. Take it easy, big fella.
Did the killer from Venezuela have his hands up, or what was it? Was he just rocked and was just wobbling around out there?
That's why I need to see a slow-mo on the replay. They hugging and talking to each other right now. But sometimes you don't know exactly what happened until you get the it was a TKO. They stopped it, but basically, but I mean the dude was hitting them too though. So
exchange.
Yeah, it was an even exchange. Tony Weeks just came in prematurely. You understand? That's why I felt like that's why I need to get a replay, a slow-mo replay to really get a good look at what the hell just happened. Because it was now I'm seeing the replay. Okay, now I'm getting that. They got the slow-mo. Oh shit, yo, he just caught this nigga. Yo, I mean, Romero got caught. See, that's the thing. Romero was getting caught. That's why I don't know why the ref. Let me see what was going on in this exchange. Okay. Yeah, he got pushed down on one of those things, but they still gave him the drop. But you don't know what Tony Weeks saying. I don't think. Now I'm seeing the when Tony Weeks came in. So now you can see what the ref's saying. Oh, because the ref got to save him at the end of the day. You can't fall out in there. Now we're getting a stoppage. Okay, he got caught right there. Let me see. Okay, he missed him right there. Okay. Yo, Romero was missing the punches. Why did they just come in like that? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Nah, yo, dude, time out. I'm looking at Rolly never was catching him in that exchange. Listen, it's big business, man. I got to get Rolly that championship, set up that Garcia fight.
Boxing is a crooked ass sport.
Yeah, he was tired though, but still, Rolly was missing all his punches. Why did Tony Weeks come in there when he was missing every goddamn thing? Maybe he probably think he was. See, but that's tired.
The reason why they go get Tony Weeks. They got to get dudes who established so they know the whole get down. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Boxing is a crooked ass sport, yo, for real. That's crazy. How are you gonna TKO in the middle of a fight with dudes in the middle of swinging at each other? That just don't even make any sense. I ain't even watching. Goodness. I'm just listening to you fight. It just sounds crazy that they stopped the fight like for no reason.
You know, that was crazy.
And it seemed like Rolly was winning the fight at that point too.
Nah, Rolly was losing.
He might have been.
Well, I don't know. Nah, let me not. New WBA lightweight champion. No matter what, he a champion.
It is, but the thing is, like, it's crazy anticlimactic because here's the thing, Flight. Rolly got knocked down early in the fight. Rolly
can't play boxing.
Listen, Rolly locked him.
Rolly is champion. Rolly is the champion, y'all. No matter what, Rolly the champion, y'all. Pay homage.
True. But
you sit there with the belts.
It's good he got his belts. You got plenty of content now. You're gonna definitely have content now.
He said, they asked him, do you think the fight should have been stopped? He said if he a warrior, they should have let him keep going.
Right. Facts.
So he acknowledged the stoppage. He came in a little cold. He got cracked. He did get cracked. He talking about what happened when he went down. He said he took his time. He moved around. He said, dude is strong. He had to be careful with him. He straight hit him, and he got dropped. Rolly got to stay on his feet. Rolly is a champion. I'm sure they're showing some replays of this fight. Yo, this fight gonna send shockwaves over everybody. Say, y'all chill on my bro, Tony Weeks. His job is to say, yeah, that is true. See, but the thing is, in the slow-mo replay, you might not see what's going on. The old man, the 40-year-old was looking tired. Like, what you wanted to see Rolly catch him to completely drop him? I mean, the ref is in there for a reason. Tony Weeks got to save him. Tony Weeks gonna get that. They're gonna hit Tony Weeks up behind this though.
Yeah, but Flight, you just got finished.
They're gonna do Tony Weeks dirty for this one.
Flight, you was commentating on the fight, Flight. You even believed that the dude was getting hit, and then you watched the replay and said that some of the shots wasn't even hitting.
Yeah, but the dude looked gassed though.
Yeah, but
they reviewing what happened. Yo, he was dodging though. The 40-year-old was dodging.
But he was throwing punches back too, wasn't he?
He said he wanted to keep going, and Rolly said he wanted to keep going.
Yeah, corrupt ass boxing. Dexter's bug bro is
he said I only won 2 fights. He said I only won 2 fights. He said he want to go after Ryan Garcia. He want Ryan Garcia. He said let's get that shit happening. He want Ryan Garcia. What's up?
Little Flight up in the house.
Yeah, he took a nap. He took a nap today, so I got him staying up tonight. Yep. He's talking right now. Barroso. They said it's not surprising though. Tony Weeks stopped the fight between Rangos and Low. Yeah. He took a nap today. He just got up. He took a crazy nap. I said, damn. So I got to let him hang out tonight. He got to go to sleep. Same time I go to sleep. Fuck it. This is a crazy game. Crazy match. Crazy fight. They are upset about this one. This is about to send shockwaves throughout boxing. I'm telling you right now. This was a controversial, ending. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports. We got a whole lot to discuss involving this one, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. We will have news and updates involving this. We got Ryan Garcia potentially on the table. My man Rolando Rolly Romero is a champion now, god damn it. Or y'all could put all that Tank bullshit, the laughing shit, that shit is over with. He is the WBA super lightweight champion, god damn it. And he said he wants Ryan Garcia next. So,
hold on, how he get to be the champion before Tank though? I'm confused about.
No, Tank is a Tank. No, he moved up to 131. No, Tank is at that 135. He's at 140 now. This is Rolly's first fight at 140. So yeah, he not at 135. He had a whole nother weight class now. 140. So
damn, for 5 pounds.
Yeah, man, that shit. Weight makes a difference, man. Size matters. Why you think?
Come on,
size matters. In a fight, size matters. That's all I could tell you. As much as people want to, even in real life, you got little guys thinking they could beat a dude that's big as hell. Like, dude, size matters. You understand?
I feel you on that. But 130 dudes at 135. I mean, I feel if you 135, you should be able to fight a dude 140.
Yes.
And vice versa. That should be the same. To me, that should be like the same division. But when you want to create belts and all kind of stuff like that, you know what I mean? Then, of course, you got to go into that. But still in all, man, like, I don't know, man. I don't think that I'm not sure how Rolly's stock is going to be after this. I'm not sure if people really going to be respecting them belts as much as they should with the way that fight got stopped. It just sound crazy the way the fight got stopped in the middle of a fight. You know what I mean? understand saving fighters and stuff like that, but that man didn't even sound like he was in danger. He just got finished getting dropped. He got up, he fought back, had his fist up, threw some punches. They was exchanging. I mean, step in after the dude get rocked with a couple of shots or something like that at least.
No,
I don't know. We'll see how the boxing community feels about this or whatever, but I definitely think that if Romero is calling out Garcia, that'd be a good fight for Garcia too.
But I tell you what, that's what I don't want to say nothing, but it's big business, man. So don't be surprised if it was a situation like that where they got that's what's the big money fight? Barroso versus Garcia or Rolly Romero versus Garcia? I'm asking. You see, after that fight, the first thing he asked
Rolly's a bigger money because Rolly is.
There you go.
Rolly's got the American market behind him.
Let me tell you something. Rolly is a goddamn star, goddamn it, and I rock with Rolly. Rolly is one of my favorite boxers. I'm keeping it all the way 100 with you.
Yo, but Ryan Garcia and Rolly would be a fire fight because they both shit talkers.
I got Rolly in that fight against Ryan. I'm taking Rolly.
I think that Rolly's a better fighter than Ryan. I think that Rolly's a better fighter than Ryan. Like Ryan got a good punch, but Ryan need to work.
They both got similar issues. They both lost the Tank, and they both are viewed as bigger outside the ring than in the ring, and they both got deficiencies. Shit that they could need to work on. So that'll be a good fight.
Yeah, but the only seen that one Ryan Garcia fight, and Ryan Garcia, he doesn't have as good footwork at all as Rolly. And you know what I mean?
So you triple Ryan ain't gonna knock him out. Ryan a good fighter. I ain't sitting there shit on Ryan Garcia.
Ryan's a good fighter, but Ryan ain't got as good footwork. And Ryan, I don't think that Ryan has great defense. And he needs to learn how to throw more than just one punch. Like he definitely need to do that. And he's got to have more movement. But he's bigger than Rolly, so he'll have the reach advantage on Rolly for sure.
No, that's facts. Dude, so you tripping. Ryan got to knock him out. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan might knock him out. Ryan done knocked out a lot of people. All it takes is one punch. Ryan definitely got the power to do it, but he just got to show growth as far as like his skills. Like there's other things that just happen one punch, and Tank try to tell him that. And Rolly definitely know that by now, and Ryan know that by now. So hopefully Ryan comes in and learns how to mix it up. He got to throw better combos. You can't just lean on one punch. There's no reason why Ryan could have beat Tank if he really would have fought a different type of strategy for his fight.
Well, yeah. Well, listen, Quiz, we about to get up out of here, man. We got to touch bases with some other things. We'll pull up tomorrow's Flight Sports TV. Make sure you subscribe. We got some Rolly Romero content on the way.
Flight Sports TV, man. That's my dude. I rolls with him.
You heard what the man said. It's Flight Sports TV.